for the Magic. They've got Cauley Stein, DeRozan out there with Hield. Then it's Dennis Smith, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot. And the Magic start out with the ball. You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And Thompson kicks to Hield. Back to Thompson. It's up a 3. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Chris Paul picks up that one.
Boy, the speed and shooting Smith possesses is dangerous. I mean, a speedy point guard who continues to get better.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. Al Paul. Last game we saw him score 13. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen pass the rock.
To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Reed. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Hield. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
DeRozan putting on a passing clinic. Great vision.
Paul dishes to Randall. Here's Bogdanovich. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Thompson. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
And there's the pass to Hield. Good work defensively by Paul. Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Bogdanovich with it, out guarded by DeRozan. They get it back. The Magic have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Smith, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Over Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Yeah, and Smith doing a nice job getting his teammates involved. Terrific at spotting the open man.
Now, here is Irving. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Dennis Smith.
Yeah, way to play an attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. Looking at the last game for Orlando, it was a loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
And here's Bogdanovich after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Here's Paul. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Hield the pass to Thompson. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Paul kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Randall. Here's Reed. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Assist goes to
Reed's got 6.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Smith dishes to Hield. Back to Smith for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Here's Paul. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Randall. Can't connect from short range.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Clark, when we talk about the best three-point shooters in the league, Buddy Hield is in that conversation.
Most definitely. I mean, only Steph has more seasons with 250 or more threes made. That says a lot right there. Buddy is a floor spacer. You can never help or double off of him, which is a big asset in today's game.
It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they'd start a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have time to make adjustments in their schemes and personnel.
Thompson for the triple. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Kuminga comes in for Dennis Smith. And Clark, here we are watching Kyrie Irving when he's on. It is amazing to watch.
Remarkably smooth as an athlete, Kevin, and otherworldly when you look at his skills as a basketball player, particularly ball handling and shot making. Talking pure basketball, he's one of the most entertaining players of the last 30 years for sure.
The Magic making a switch here. Simmons is checked in. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Isaac.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bogdanovich finds Paul. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Reed. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Thompson. Some solid defense there from Irving. Isaac with the steal. Shot by Hield, nobody around. From outside, off the mark.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The shot's good from Paul.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Now here's Hield. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first. Their last encounter was in Orlando. They were able to handle the Magic.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
DeMar DeRozan is checked in for Hield. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Duarte. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Celtics lead by 1.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Thompson finds Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Dunn passes Duarte. And there are the Celtics with another basket. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Boy, I tell you, DeRozan puts so much pressure on the defense, he practically forces guys to foul.
The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Fades away. Hartenstein, great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Outside DeRozan. To the inside, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Pass to Duarte. And Simmons with the rebound. Last game for the Celtics, it was a loss to Philadelphia. Thompson outside. Oh, good on the 3. Boston trailing. Outside, Davis. Passes to Duarte. Over Thompson. Here's Hartenstein. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
DeRozan for 3. Connects from 3-point range. DeRozan's got 5 now.
Well, DeRozan not really comfortable beyond the arc, so he really knew this was his shot.
Davis against DeRozan. Davis kicks to Lyles. Shoots over Isaac. Lyles no good.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Kuminga dishes to DeRozan. Down low, Isaac. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul.
And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Orlando.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Celtics have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. He hits the second from the line. Here's Kuminga. Nothing on the board. Outside DeRozan. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. 3-pointer. They get it back from deep 3-point land. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
And, Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Now, here's Dunn, defended by Kuminga. Not going to go that time. Isaac with some nice D. It's DeRozan with the drive. And finished off by DeRozan.
You know, it's really the defining part of DeRozan's game, driving the basketball hard at defenders, and he'll come right at you with athleticism and strength.
Now, here's Davis, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. The shot no good by Duarte.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's stolen by Davis. Here's Duarte. Can't hit that one. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Magic lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
I've got Iguodala. White is out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in the game. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And the Celtics with possession here. Magic knocking down the tray. Ball finds Davis. Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. They get Andre Iguodala.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
That free throw good from Randall. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
Here's Bogdanovich, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Showing the willingness and the effort to get out and run, Bogdanovich knows how to create scoring opportunity.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love for the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Here's White following the three-pointer by Boston. And the basket by DeRozan.
He is so silky smooth. DeRozan, a stone-face assassin.
Outside Bogdanovich. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Kyrie Irving.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Hield. He's got 5. Out left to the wing. Cauley Stein finds White. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Reed the pass to Paul. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by the Magic. DeRozan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Hield with it. Now defended by Randall. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Irving against White. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Hield kicks to White. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Randall passes to Irving. Shoots from 12. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
You know, there's really no defense for this. Irving relishes, actually thoroughly enjoys scoring against tight defense.
Now here's Hield. 5 points in the game. Now here's White inside. And the jam by Andre Iguodala.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Hield. Bogdanovich picking up that last basket. Hield right side. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
Outside Bogdanovich. A 3-ball. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
Bogdanovich.
Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Iguodala dishes to White over Paul. And it's White missing.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
DeRozan passes to Hield. No good with the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Going with an almost entirely new group. Zubac is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Simmons comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Dennis Smith in for Buddy Hield. Randall makes it off the glass. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
And White slams it in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Irving for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. The next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
And just another demonstration of Thompson's superb all-around game. Has shown the ability to get inside to score at the rim.
And it's good for 2. Reeves got 11 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's White. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Good awareness by Simmons. He's so good at reading the defense and finding a shooter and setting him up perfect.
Now a timeout called by Boston, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for it. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. And then for Boston. Hartenstein's checked in for Reed. Chris Duarte comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dunn in for Paul. Now here's Dunn. No scoring in this one. Count it, good.
Amazing job by Chris Dunn, positioning himself well inside and dominating the defense.
Isaac passes to Smith. Here's Simmons. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And the pass to Zubac. On the wing, Thompson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by Zubac. Magic leading by 6. Simmons finds Smith. Now Isaac. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Thompson passes to Zubac. From the top of the key to the middle. Here's Isaac. From 13 feet, it goes down. Isaac's got 12 in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Here's Duarte. His last outing, he had 8 points. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Chicago Bulls. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Trey Lyles checked in for Bogdanovich, and it's Terrence Davis in for Kyrie Irving. Simmons can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 7. Pass to Hartenstein. Done outside. Here's Hartenstein. Misses the 3. Simmons looking around. Thompson in the corner. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Thompson's got the lead up to 10 now for Orlando. Here's Dunn. Tries again. A nice shot by Hartenstein. He has 6.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Smith the pass to Zubats. It's stolen by Lyles. Davis down low. Isaac on him. Dunn passes to Davis. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Puts up a deep 3. Dunn misses.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Pass to Thompson. Out to Smith. Jacks up a 3. Boston grabs the miss. There's 1:26 left in the second quarter. Smith against Dunn. Outside, Davis. Here's Duarte. Outside for Davis. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Orlando. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. DeRozan comes in for Ivica Zubats. And it's Buddy Hield in for Smith. Here's Thompson after the basket by Boston. Here's DeRozan. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Hield finds Simmons.
I think this is what Simmons loves to do more than anything. When he's looking to score, he wants to get all the way to the rack. Putting his height to great use there, feeling out the situation, and then hitting from mid-range.
Thompson way outside, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Magic. They lead by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take.
Thanks a lot. Andre, how have you got?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back in just.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their biggest lead in the first, 5 points. The second quarter was a heated battle, and they were only outscored by 1, ending the half with a 4-point lead. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
It's always a positive sign to see assist number 2. They're moving the rock with ease and keeping each other happy. It's a brand of unselfish basketball that's fun to watch and play.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Boston?
What impressed me the most was the effort they put into the offensive glass. Second chance points really added up for them. Fighting through box outs, battling for position, they own the offensive boards.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. Irving is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Randall. And it's Hartenstein in its center. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 8 points.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randall's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
And Thompson kicks to DeRozan. To the paint, here's Irving. He nails it, and we're tied up. He's got 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
To the inside, Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space.
Irving against Thompson. Baseline try. Irving misses.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
Paul dishes to Bogdanovic. Here's Irving. They get the rebound. Hartenstein. Paul for 3. The shot comes out.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Kuminga the pass to Isaac. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Second and fewest turnovers per game. And they also show up in the top 5 in defensive field goal percentage. A terrific job of helping one another on that end.
And that #1 ranking in rebounding is no fluke. They've got the muscle and, Greg, the persistence to control the glass in every game they play. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Over in the corner, Isaac hits it from 3-point range. Isaac's got 17.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Thompson against Irving. Over Thompson. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Right side, DeRozan. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Orlando, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Kuminga kicks to Cauley-Stein. Orlando moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. There's Kuminga, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. 5th on the list, the Magic.
The teams they've faced over the last 10 have to be wondering how long this brutal defense is going to last. There's no let-up in these teams. They play with tenacity throughout.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, it looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. Paul passes to Bogdanovic. Pass to Irving to halt the run. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Irving's got 13.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Kuminga kicks to Thompson. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And Orlando making a change here. Hield's checked in.
For your Magic, Buddy Hield.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Bogdanovich. Outside for Randall. And the Celtics another 3.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Healed the pass to Cauley Stein. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And Cauley Stein, so explosive around the rim. Hard to defend without fouling.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
DeRozan surveying the D, and that one drops for him. He's got 16.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Ball passes to Bogdanovich. Fires, high post, and another basket for Boston.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Martin's checked in for Klay Thompson. Then for the Celtics, Davis comes in for Bogdanovich. And Chris Duarte is subbed in for Chris Paul.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Hield kicks to White. Off target with his 3. Here's Boston now. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Randall. It's good. That basket is now 5 for 9.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
For the Magic, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein, and Simmons subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Celtics also making a change. Lyles checked in.
And that burst of speed, sometimes White just too much for a defense, which is why you see them compromise.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
No good from Irving. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. It's Barton on the wing. Zubac the pass to Barton. Orlando moving the ball around. Hield can't hit. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. And he comes up with the deuce. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man. Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simmons passes to Zubac. Back to Simmons. And here is Hield. It's White on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Davis. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
White slams it in.
And it's 6'5", White, more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Irving kicks to Randall. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
On the wing, Hield. Covered by Irving. It's stolen by Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Klay Thompson is checked in for Orlando. Smith comes in for Kobe White. Boston also with the sub. Hartenstein's checked in. The Magic trail by 5. Hield dishes to Thompson. Here's Zubac.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Klay Thompson. This past month, he's really set himself apart. He's putting up about 21 points per, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. RJ passes to Davis. Here's the 3. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Hield finds Simmons. Basket good. Simmons got his second bucket.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control even when facing physical contact.
The pass to Hartenstein. Got 3 off the mark. The Magic trail by 6. Hield, the pass to Smith. A three-pointer, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
The shot no good by Duarte. The Magic have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Shots good by Simmons. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
A nice shot by Hartenstein.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Pass to Zubac. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists in the game. Irving passes to Hartenstein. Back to Irving. Over Smith. And it's Irving missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Zubac. Bogdanovich is checked in for Boston. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Simmons on the wing. Out to Thompson from outside the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Thompson's got 17.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA. And we might be talking the all-time list here.
And Irving launches it from deep, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Boston. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ben Simmons is out there with Cauley-Stein. And it's Thompson, and it's Smith, and it's Hield in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Oh, I didn't know he had the crossover in his bag of tricks. Now I've seen it all.
Here's Thompson. Here's Cauley-Stein, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Cauley-Stein's got the game tied up here for the Magic. The Celtics shooting well, 50% from the floor. Duarte passes to Lyles. He kicks it to Paul. The three. Lyles no good.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Smith the pass to Cauley-Stein. Again the miss by Thompson.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Orlando, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Cauley-Stein. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Paul with the ball for Boston. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Julius Randle's checked in for the Celtics. Here's Paul, and the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
On defense, Orlando. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one at the line is good. Zubac is checked in for Orlando.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Reed. Orlando trailing here. And here is Simmons. Over in the corner, Isaac. Smith outside. Thompson for the triple. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 5th assist in this one. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Paul, and there's the defensive 3-second call.
Celtics ball. Shooting for Boston, Bojan Bogdanovic.
And the technical free throw is good.
You know, you look at Bogdanovic, and this guy is really outstanding at taking high percentage shots, and he's got what I call a natural scoring ability and mentality.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And it's Kobe White in for Klay Thompson. And a change for the Celtics. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Duarte. White looking around. DeRozan for 3. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Out to the right wing. 3-pointer, Randle. Rebound by the Magic. DeRozan's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's White on the wing. Offensive rebound. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Stolen by Reed. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Randle with the bucket.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
So for the Magic, Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Zubac, and Kuminga's subbed in for Smith. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Magic was saying to his team. Now, his perspective was to play like we're behind. He said, that's the energy we need right now. We haven't won anything yet. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
He's on fire from beyond the arc there. It's time to start shaping their game plan around stopping this long-range assault.
Paul with the ball. Outside Bogdanovich. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And a nice, smooth, soft stroke for Bogdanovich. That stroke is pure.
Pass to Kuminga. Now White. Kicks it to DeRozan. Shoots from 12. Here's Isaac. And it's Irving with the rebound. Celtics trail by 4. Over White. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Here's Simmons. DeRozan in the corner. Off target from outside. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Simmons passes to Isaac. Count that bucket. 19 points for Jonathan Isaac.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Bogdanovich finds Paul. Reed with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Isaac passes to DeRozan. Now here's Kuminga. Covered by Irving. And it's White missing.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Here's Paul. Here's Reed. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And White kicks to Isaac. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Isaac's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
Passes it to Randall. Isaac with some nice deep.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's DeRozan. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
They know how versatile and effective DeRozan's scoring ability is. That's why this team leans on him like they do.
That's a 2 from Paul. And Simmons with the rebound. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Paul against Simmons. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Magic. Klay Thompson comes in for Kuminga. Over in the corner, Isaac. Hield from outside. Out to Thompson. There's the triple. That shot off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Irving. And he uses the glass on the layup. Irving's got 21.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
Three-pointer, Hield. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And Orlando making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
On the wing, Hield. Outside DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Just shook his man loose with a crafty play inside.
And then the dunk just tops it off beautiful.
High-level skills being showcased out there now, fellas. I mean, that was a terrific move. Yes, indeedy. Irving giving you much in the clutch.
That's good from Irving.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one, not with so much riding on it.
Now the pass to Thompson. Back to DeRozan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Isaac. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Isaac's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And it's sent back by Isaac. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Kuminga's come in for Buddy Hield.
Jonathan Kuminga.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Irving for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Cauley Stein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Offensive rebound, Isaac. Cauley Stein passes to Isaac. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Celtics trail by 7. It's deflected. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. And Thompson kicks to DeRozan. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Cauley Stein. Reed with the block.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over. Boy, this young kid is fun. Randall proving at the moment, not too big for him.
Miles checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Celtics substitution. Trey Lyles.
43 seconds left in the fourth. The 3. Reed with the rebound. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, for Irving, he's made an effort, a conscious effort to get to the line more, and for good reason. I mean, he's a really good foul shooter.
He drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. Hield's checked in for Orlando. And so Irving nails both of them.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
They kick out to Hield. Shot clock at 5. There's the dish to DeRozan. It's good!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
They're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Bogdanovich for 3. And they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 7. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
We're looking for the final section. for a free T-shirt. Checking in for the Celtics.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Out of bounds. Boston ball.
From deep. Misses.